Imagine you wake up, your phone won't stop buzzing, your heart sinks, you see transaction after transaction leaving your account. You rush to check your crypto wallet, zero balance gone, every single dollar. This happened to me. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how it happened and more importantly, how you can protect yourself. What's up? It's Ron. It's been a few weeks since this happened. I posted it on my X and I realized how common this was. I was just looking for answers. So here's my post on X. I actually commented on this guy's post. I think he's a pretty big NFT collector, but he said today, the worst that can happen to somebody in the Web3 space happened to me. I got drained. Today morning, I woke up and I checked my phone, noticed multiple mails from OpenSea that my NFTs have been sold. I got confused because none of them have been listed. I checked my wallet, my money was stolen, all my NFTs are stolen. I mean, you can just tell that he was going through it. And ironically, I was too. I was hacked the same day, so then I commented, my MetaMask was drained today also. I've been trying to find out how I became vulnerable. I'll share if I discover the source, but please let me know if you find out. I was just up at night. I couldn't sleep. I just kept thinking about how I got exposed. It really wasn't even about the money at this point. Even though it was a lot, it was just more trying to find out how it happened. This wasn't just some small loss. I felt like I was watching a burglar walk out of my house with everything I owned, and I couldn't do anything about it. But I learned some critical lessons, and by the end of this video, hopefully you will too. Quick disclaimer, this isn't financial advice. Always do your own research. And hey, if you appreciate transparency like this, hit the like button. It really does help push the video in front of others looking for answers, and it'll help you boy out. So let's get into it. All right, so after the initial shock, I checked my phone again and hoping it was just some kind of glitch. Maybe MetaMask was just lagging. Maybe I was logged into the wrong wallet, but the reality hit me, my crypto was actually gone. I was somehow hacked and drained for about $10,000. The worst part is I could see the transfer from MetaMask being sent out to someone to some random wallet. I had my MetaMask linked to Xerion so I could properly track my holdings, and it notified me when transfers were successful. I watched it happen in real time. Token after token was being drained. I started scrambling, trying to figure out how to stop them mid-hack. Tried changing my password, revoking permissions, even deleting the entire account. Extreme, maybe, but at this point, I just didn't want the hackers to have access to anything I had left. So how did this happen? Well, I'm not entirely sure. So I've narrowed it down to two possible theories. And let me know in the comments which one of you think is more plausible. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out myself and piecing it together. Theory one, I may have interacted with some fake NFT or approved a transaction that gave hackers access to my funds. This could have been from like a fake airdrop or some scam website that looked legit. These scams are getting more advanced, and it's possible I clicked on a malicious link or signed a transaction without realizing the permission that I was granting. A lot of these scam sites look nearly identical to the real ones. They might copy the design of OpenSea or even a popular DeFi platform. One small difference in the URL and boom, you've just approved a transaction that let the hackers drain your wallet. Theory two, my computer may have been infected with a malicious virus. I had an external hard drive plugged in at the time and it contained my seed phrase. If malware was running in the background, they could have accessed it. Keyloggers are another possibility. These are programs that run silently in the background and recorded my keystrokes. If a hacker got their hands on my password or even part of my seed phrase, they could have reconstructed it and gained full control over my wallet. Now, I know this is obvious to some of you watching, but lesson here, never store your seed phrase on your computer or your phone. Just don't do it. That said, my Phantom Wallet seed phrase was also on there and that wasn't drained. So I'm leaning more towards the first theory. Still, just to be safe, I wiped my trading computer, reset all my passwords, and I bought premium antivirus software. All right, so now let's talk about how you can make sure that this does not happen to you. I've put together a checklist to help out. First, limit the exposure. Never keep all your funds in one wallet. If you're using MetaMask or Phantom, store only what you're willing to lose. Keep the bulk of your holdings somewhere safer, like using a hardware wallet. If you don't have one, order one today. I personally use two Ledger Nano X's that I own. It's one of the safest and easiest to use hardware wallets. It keeps my private keys offline, making it almost impossible for hackers to steal them. Even if someone steals the physical device, they still need my PIN and my recovery phrase. The Ledger Live app also makes managing crypto easy. It supports thousands of coins, and if I ever lose it, I can recover everything with my seed phrase, which I now keep in a vault. I have no affiliation with them them. This isn't a promo. I just want you to be set up for success. Next, you're gonna wanna enable 2FA, but not SMS. So always use an authenticator app like Google Authenticator for two-factor authentication. Avoid the SMS-based 2FA since hackers can SIM swap your number. Never click on suspicious links like I might have. Scams are everywhere. If you receive a random email or DM or tweet asking your seed phrase, obviously don't do that, or confirming login credentials, ignore it. Store your seed phrase physically and securely, not digitally. Write it down. Keep it in a safe place like a vault or a safe. Something like that. Use a separate wallet for transactions and keep your long-term holdings in a secure wallet. Use a different one for DeFi trading and NFT transactions. I have multiple MetaMask wallets now. One that gives permissions and access to like OpenSea and other websites like that, and ones that I never let interact with the site. Also get one for long-term holds that you're never gonna connect to anything ever. One for interactions with DeFi NFTs, one for airdrops and high-risk activity. This way, if one gets compromised, my main holdings are still safe. Next, you're gonna want to revoke unused approvals. Many people don't know about this, but even if you've disconnected from a site and may still have permissions to access your wallet, you can use revoke.cash to remove any lingering permissions. And actually, I can show you how to do it in MetaMask directly so you don't have to even go to revoke. All right, so to manually do this in MetaMask, open MetaMask on your mobile device, click the gear icon for the settings, go to security and privacy, scroll down to manage connections and delete any active connections. This is a huge tip. I wish I have known this sooner. Don't make the same mistake as I did. Secure your crypto now. Look, this is a lesson. And on your way up to bigger, better things, you will encounter these sorts of curveballs. Success isn't a straight line. It's up and down, but we know that progress and one step forward each day will get us to our goals in the Web3 space. And if you're here because this happened to you, just know that you're not alone and that no matter what happens, keep going. These are setbacks. These setbacks are stepping stones. You're learning, you're evolving, and you're getting better every single day. Anyone great in this Web3 space has been drained before. It's just a part of the game. To sum it up, one wrong click, $10,000 disappeared. If this video has helped you even a little bit, please tap the like button, subscribe, and if you're still watching, you are the real MVP. Stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one.